And we never got around to adding eyes, so we're going to add eyes. Hi guys, welcome to That's Rough. I'm your host, Lori.
And I'm your host, Tish. The stories that we go over here today are alleged and for entertainment purposes only.
Just for fun, guys, just for fun.
Okay, as you can see,
Ned is back. We're going to try to make sure he makes every episode.
Yes.
But don't hold us to that because he lost air.
He had too much fun at the bachelorette party, and we had to fix him.
And we never got around to adding eyes, so we're going to add eyes.
Gotcha. He needs eyes.
And
especially if he's our resident alien.
All right, so the first topic I want to go over is the trial because you've been watching it and I have not.
Every day while I'm working, I have it playing in the background. So I haven't always, I'm not completely focused in on it, but there are a few things I've taken away from this week's Hearing, yes. Sorry.
Well, so since I'm not watching it, but it is still all over my feed, and so I have questions. So I'm excited to ask you questions, and maybe you can clear things up for me because there's stuff I don't understand. Okay, so the first thing, I think I heard somewhere that her bedroom door was locked, like she locked herself in her bedroom.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so he left to CVS and to get food.
Yeah.
So when he came back and was looking for her, he went upstairs and the door was locked. That's how we know she was locked in there? Or
yes.
How do we know? Okay. Did he ram the door open?
No. He said that he had to get a key to open that door.
Oh, so she was not answering him, I guess, like knock in, like,
well,
hey,
because she was outside in the yard.
Right. Right. But he didn't know that.
Right.
Allegedly.
Right. He didn't know. Yeah.
So he's knocking on the door and she's not answering. So then he's like, let me get a key.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Okay. I did not see his testimonies. The ones I saw this week were, it was another 2 medical examiners because, they're trying to like shove those autopsy reports down the jury's throat. And then the, investigators, like the police officer that went through the computer, the police officer that went through
should we tear the tape in half?
Oh, well, we need scissors for that. Hold that. Let me go get scissors. Okay. I'll be right back.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the sign. Okay.
So I only saw the investigator this week. I saw the investigators that went through their phone and their computer and a medical examiner that was going over the autopsy results. Like one of them was like a neurology specialist that studies the brain and stuff like that.
So, okay, he gets the key and opens the door.
Right. And
that's when he sees it looks like a scene out of a movie, right? Because I'm hearing there was like
well, and
everywhere.
They showed video of that crime scene.
Oh,
this week.
So was it everywhere? Like,
it was like splatters on the floor and by the bed, and then there was a big knife on the nightstand, and then there was some blood like on the windowsill or whatever. But it wasn't like all over the place like the Idaho 4 kids when they got killed. You know what I mean?
Okay, so he sees the scene and then he saw the window was open. So that's why he looked out the window and saw she's laying there. So then he runs out. So that's how he found her, right? Okay. So at this point, he knows nothing about the kids. He just saw her and panicked and ran out.
Then he supposedly asked her, where are the kids? And she said, they're in the basement. But...
Okay, that's my question. Did she say that full sentence or is it where are the kids and she tried to say basement?
He says, all he said was, she said in the basement.
So I wonder, was she struggling and...
Well, according to the paramedics that picked her up, she could not speak because she had a crushed trachea or something like that. So how did she tell him that the kids were in the basement? My question.
See, that's why I'm curious.
I need a longer one, okay? So,
that's why I'm saying. So she struggled to try to say the word basement because obviously she didn't say a full sentence to him. Like the kids are in the.
I don't know. I've caught him in 2 lies from his testimony. The playback that I saw. One was about the shoes. The other one that was about the cars. Okay, did you see the part where he said, I got home
and it
was dark, but there was 2 cars because the prosecutor asked, and then when you got here, there was 2 cars in the driveway, and he said yes. Then he said that the house was quiet and that he went, he called out, nobody responded, and then he said, I went to look to see if Lindsay's car was there because it was dark and her car is black. But you just testified under oath that there was 2 cars there when you pulled in. Sus.
Okay. I feel like I had more questions. The knife. There was no prints.
I have not heard anything. I have not heard anything about the knife, to be honest. How am I going to make a D? Make it a funky D?
Yeah. Is that one too short?
I think so. Oh, no, it's not too bad.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so you don't know whose fingerprints were on.
I have not heard anything about that. No.
Okay, well, let's see. Let's look it up.
I don't have my phone. Do you have your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. During testimony in the Lindsay Clancy murder trial, state police forensic investigators revealed that there were no usable or identifiable fingerprints were recovered from the knife.
Next question. So the children. Okay, so the exercise bands. Was there more than one? Like each child had their own band around them? Oh. Okay. And his prints were on all 3 of those bands and not hers.
Not hers. Yeah, I know I've seen it both ways where people are like, y'all are crazy for thinking that he had something to do with it, but I fully believe he had something to do with it.
Well, it's definitely suspicious if her prints were not on the bands and his are.
Yeah, his and one of the kids, I think, hands, DNA was.
From, okay, I guess my question to that would be, so when he went to the basement and found the kids,
yes,
did he try to take this off? That's why his DNA is there?
I don't know. That he was just sitting on one of the couches down there in the basement. So he wasn't holding the kids or anything like that. He was just sitting down on the chair.
Okay, so I kept hearing about the shoes, like his shoes. He had different shoes or something.
Okay, so that they were saying that I guess the CBS photos looks like he has tennies on, but then he said when he got home that he was taking that the first thing he did was he took his boots off. So I personally can't really tell the shoes. And then they're also saying that the guy in the video looks a lot more like his friend.
Oh, yeah, his best friend. I did see that, too.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell on the shoes either. That's why I was asking, because I wondered if you saw.
I couldn't tell.
I felt like they look like the same shoes.
Yeah, I couldn't tell, so I don't. Videos. Yeah, I feel like a lot of those videos are kind of grainy, so it's hard to
tell. Because they also had him looking at his phone at something, and you can't really tell what that is.
Right, and they thought that he had the Apple Watch in his hand, which...
Oh, yes, which it did look like something was in his hand.
Yeah, he did look like he had something.
But that, too, was grainy. You couldn't...
Yeah, right. But here's my thing. It looks like he went and he kind of did a lot.
Oh, I know.
He worked in New York. He was gone.
He went with his friends.
Then on the video, they showed a video the other day of them at a museum just weeks before.
I did see that.
And he just looks so disconnected. He's standing off by himself while she's got the kids. She's interacting with the kids. And he's just disconnected. And right. I think I told you that too when the father-in-law was saying, "Oh, I helped her with the kid." Well, where is he at? What is he doing?
Right.
Well,
it seems like he probably already checked out.
For sure. He was already in another relationship. I truly, wholeheartedly believe that he was in that other relationship, And that has a lot to do with what is happening. I don't feel like he really truly supported her with her in helping with the kids, or also with her mental health. Don't leave her by herself. If you know that she is telling you, I'm having these intrusive thoughts or whatever, I would not leave someone alone with the kids knowing that they were having those thoughts. But my question is, why aren't the police investigating? Like, why did they just take his word for it? Because she said she did it. When did she say she did it is my question. Did she say it right away? Like when she was in the hospital, yeah, I did it. Or
did they say she said it, or did they say he said it?
Yeah.
And she told me she did this.
Yeah, see, I don't know. And I feel like there should have been, and I don't know because I don't work at the police department and I'm not there. So I don't know really what they did, but I don't, to me, there's just a lot more questions than there are answers.
Yes.
Oh, they looked up suicide on their phone, on their computer. But what's the context of it? Okay, so then they come up and say it was a singer that Patrick likes that committed suicide. The link went from the song to Wikipedia to a hyperlink about suicide. So it, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't look like, oh, she's just looking it up. And not only that, how do you know? And that it's what the lawyer asked. Was it Lindsay? How do you know it was Lindsay and not Patrick? Oh, we don't know that. Okay. And not only that, she was supposedly at a doctor's appointment with the kid, with one of the kids, the son, I think, at 10:18, and this was happening at 10:40 or 10:50. I mean, I'm sorry, 9:40 or 9:50, something like that. Okay, well, if you're trying to get ready and go to a doctor's appointment, the last thing you're going to be is on your laptop or you're
looking that stuff up.
Looking that stuff up. She's getting the kid ready to go,
Right.
And the prosecutor made sure to stand up. Oh, it only takes 4 minutes. She asked the cop, are you aware that it only takes 4 minutes to get from their house to the doctor's office? He's like, no, I didn't know that. Why would he know that? She just got up to prove a point. Yeah. But then her lawyer got up and said, but you also have to get the kids ready, get them loaded up, get to the doctor's office, get out of the car, sign it. You know what I mean? All that stuff. It's not just 4 minutes, I'm there.
Does that lady have kids?
I have no idea. I don't know why she wears bows in her hair, though. Her bows drive me crazy.
All right. Well, we will keep y'all posted on the verdict.
I'll keep watching.
I feel like they
I'm invested.
I feel like they pretty much already proved that she was insane because she was on so much medicine and was trying to reach out for help and telling people this is what's going on with me. So I feel like they've already proven she was not of sound mind.
I don't think she was. Right. And I guess they keep saying, well, she was doing fine, and like the family had messaged and said, we're so glad you're feeling better, but that doesn't mean anything when
well, what's the family supposed to say though? Like, oh, you're better. Oh, I don't think you are.
Yeah, I think you're still freaking crazy.
Exactly. Like what?
But obviously they didn't think she was crazy enough because they're leaving her at home with the kids by themselves. Like that's your first mistake. Why'd you do that?
Right.
Anyways, don't get me on my soapbox because I'm real irritated with that whole situation.
Okay, so do you want to talk about Jared Leto?
Oh, I'll always talk about Jared Leto.
I was so disappointed to hear these accusations. So I think 10 women have come forward already accusing him of, I guess, okay, when I first heard this story, I was picturing like today, 54-year-old Jared Leto was trying to talk to 17-year-olds. And that's not the case. This took place 20 years ago. So he was in his 30s. Yeah. And I'm like, man, I remember being in my 30s. I feel like you're in your prime in your 30s. I mean, not that it was still okay, but I'm just like, oh, I was picturing it completely different. Yeah. But yeah, he was in his 30s. And also I feel like too, when you're in your early 30s,
and he looks young.
I was about to say, you can kind of look like you're in your 20s,
But he was Jared Leto. Not that we're condoning that, but I just feel like at that time he was already famous. Right. He had, because he started his acting career and then he became a singer. So, I'm sure he got a lot of attention, I bet.
Oh yeah,
right.
And then he already looks good,
right.
So he got attention before he was famous, probably because he was handsome.
Right. I should have brought my little CD that I have that's signed by him because I went to my mother. She always won stuff on the radio. Remember when the 95 KBIC back in the day would have like concert tickets, give away concert tickets and stuff like that. Well, my mom always won. Like I got to meet 311. I got free tickets to see. It was 311 and Papa Roach, and I got free Maroon 5 tickets. Well, she won meet and greet with 30 Seconds to Mars, and I was like, "Holy cow!" Because it was Jared Leto. 17? No, I was in my 30s probably. And there I was in line with all the young girls, like, "Oh, please sign this for me," you know. And I was just starstruck, you know. It was him with his black eyeliner and everything. I'm like, "Oh God, I love you," but you know, I still have that CD, the paper that goes inside the CD. Like they all signed, the whole band signed it. It's probably in my old house in my storage. Man. I've gotta dig it up, but yeah, I've got it somewhere. But yeah, I was super excited about that.
That's awesome. That's a good story.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's the context of it? Like, was he sexually harassing them?
Yes,
or did they hook up and he SA'd them?
I think it's more harassment.
Okay.
And I think somebody did say that she was 18, but she didn't want nothing to do with him. So she tried to say, "I'm 17," and he still tried to pursue her, thinking she was underage.
Okay. And then more people came forward saying that.
Me too. Yeah, so there's like up to 10 women now. And
it's so hard though after Blake Lively lied about it that to trust people, you know what I mean?
Right.
But you want to believe the woman. You want to be on their side.
And he's denying it, of course. And I think I did see he is trying to ask his exes to defend him, which one of his exes was Scarlett Johansson. And I can't remember the other.
And are they going to come?
I don't think so. Because I feel like, how would they even know?
He needs character witnesses. That's someone that's going to testify to his character.
Like
what kind of person he is. Exactly. Like Justin Baldoni would never do that. I don't care what you say. He's just trying to get character witnesses, people that are going to be on his
side. I don't know if they're going to. I mean, they haven't spoke up yet. So
yeah, well, it's hard. It's hard in today's society to not back the woman.
Right. Because if you back the male and he did do these things, then you also get canceled.
Right. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's hard to do it. It's a hard situation. I mean, I feel for those girls. I mean, they obviously claim that they went through something, but I hate that it's Jared Leto. I know. But well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we're going to keep y'all posted with that story also.
Yes.
All right, what else we got?
I wanted to talk about the surrogate, McKenna West. I just want to know what people's opinions are, maybe your opinion. So the story is McKenna West is a surrogate who lives in Alaska. She was going to have a baby for this couple out of California, and she went in for her 20-week scan, anatomy scan. That's where they check everything, brain, heart, measurements, everything, to make sure that there's no anomalies on your child. Well, this baby came back with a heart condition, hypoplastic left heart syndrome, I think is what it's called. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Where this was going to mean that this child's left side of the heart was not growing appropriately, and that when this baby was born, they were going to require 3 surgeries to correct it. The parents wanted McKenna to abort the child. McKenna said that she couldn't do it, that she did not feel that it was right, and that she named him Baby Gabriel deserved a fighting chance. And so she did not do it. The parents are suing her, and the Attorney General of Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because we're a state where they, abortions are not legal. They got an emergency court order for her to come to Texas and to have her baby here, and that these two hospitals in Dallas were going to have to treat her according to Ken Paxton's court order.
Okay, so when is she due?
She already had the baby.
Oh, she had the
She was due at the beginning of September, but she delivered him last Wednesday, I believe.
Oh.
And she has not been able to see him.
Mm-hmm.
The baby went straight to
surgery?
a different hospital so they could treat him.
So he already had his surgery?
I believe. The parents are saying that they are going to do everything that they can to make sure that this baby gets the medical care that he needs. So, but why now?
Well, because that's their baby.
Yeah, but why didn't they want to do it then?
Probably they thought, what's best for their baby. I'm pretty sure it wasn't
but you can survive.
choice.
You can survive from that heart.
I'm sure they talked about that and thought about that. I think as a couple, they came together and thought it out before they were just like, oh, forget it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. But they also said too in the paperwork she signed that she, there is a clause in there that if the baby has an anomaly, the parents can decide to have the surrogate abort. She signed that she would, and she
went. So that's why they can sue her, because she signed it and she went against what she signed.
Right. So I don't know. I think that, I guess because I've worked in OB-GYN before, and I've seen people with far more worse conditions, take their babies and those children have great lives. But then I've also seen some with, far less that they have aborted them for. So, I don't know. I'm stuck in the middle on that.
I feel like it would be definitely the parents' decision.
It is. I think so. And I think the surrogate, when you take on that role as a surrogate, you have to respect the parents' wishes.
Yeah, even though it's not what you.
But she was already 20 weeks, so that would have been a hard abortion to have, honestly.
Oh, so maybe she might have suffered complications. Maybe her health might have been.
Maybe she was just scared of what it would be like at 20 weeks.
Yeah, because that's already, because you go 40 weeks, right?
Yeah,
so
that's halfway through your pregnancy, right? So maybe she was scared. I mean, we don't know. I mean, in her mind, she thinks that the baby deserved a fighting chance. That's what she claims. And she even said, I'll take care of the baby. If they don't want the baby, I'll keep the baby, Right. So.
Well, he's here now, so.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
So I wonder, will the surrogate be able to see him at all, or are they just going to cut ties with her? I guess it depends what they agreed in their. Yeah. I mean, she ain't listening to what they signed anyway.
Yeah, right. And my thought is that child survives and lives a great life and becomes older and finds out y'all didn't even want me.
Well, I don't think it's that. I think it'd be like y'all were ready to give up on me.
Yeah.
And she didn't. So I want to meet her and I want to thank her. Yeah. I want her to be a part of my life.
I feel like later on, the future child, because nothing leaves the internet.
Yeah.
When he gets older.
I mean, I guess it depends if he thinks he wants to look at everything negative. There is kids out there like that where everything's negative.
Oh, look at what you did to me.
Yeah, and I'm like this because you wanted to.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how's he going to feel?
Hopefully he might need counseling for.
I mean, who knows? I don't know. I mean, he could live a great, wonderful life and never even find out the truth. Who knows? But
I feel like even if he did, I mean, there can always just be a discussion and, how do you want to deal with this? Do you think you need?
I also think too, though, the discussion needs to be had with him when he is old enough to understand before he finds it on the internet. Me personally, I would feel better having the conversation with my parents before I read about it.
And so you think, yes, they should sue the surrogate, or?
I don't feel like if they're going to keep the baby, I don't think they should.
Right, because it's almost like she gave them a blessing.
Right.
And
like, what if his heart surgery goes fine, and then he's fine, and then so what?
Y'all should be paying me more money.
Right. I mean, I don't think anybody should sue anybody at this point. I do feel like the surrogate was in the wrong, but I believe she also had her reasons. So,
all right. Well, I want to know after his surgery.
Yeah, I'll keep up with it. So what else?
Oh, we were gonna do the sad story about the doggy.
Oh yes, we were gonna talk about the dog Eris. That was his name here in our hometown. That was unalived by a gentleman here in town because he said that it was harassing their neighborhood.
Lawn? Oh, they're gonna say they're harassing my lawn, and
it was a mobile home park. Right. So this dog was running around. If you don't remember, the family had gone back to Mexico for longer amount of time, and they left this dog back home outside and asked their neighbors to kind of keep an eye on him. Oh. And there was one neighbor that just did not like that dog, and
I think he had threatened that he was going to harm the dog.
He did threaten. And then this also wasn't the only dog that he threatened in that area either. They apparently had some issues with him prior to this. But anyways, so this video came out of him unaliving this dog, and he got arrested and charged with animal cruelty. So we've been waiting anxiously to find out what was going to happen. Well, unfortunately, our DA is more about rehabilitation, I guess you could say, and more about what you could learn from this, and get out and learn from your experience and do better. So they dropped the animal cruelty charge against him, and he was only charged with discharging a firearm in a public place, I guess is where it was. So he basically got off with a slap on his hand. I did hear from someone that he was claiming that the dog bit him, and that's why they think he got away with it. That that charge was dropped because he'd supposedly been bit. But this dog was a smaller dog.
Yes, he was so little and cute, and it's not like I can't picture that dog just running up to him and biting him.
I mean, if it was a Chihuahua and it was going after your ankles, okay, that's one thing. But I feel like this dog was just wandering around like it's normal, area. That's his home. And the video was terrible. I mean, he was holding this dog down. He was strangling this dog.
And that's probably when the dog bit him to try to get away.
Exactly. So, I feel like there should have been a much stronger punishment. But unfortunately, it's not what happened. So it's very disappointing. But
I'm going to put signs in his yard. Dog killer.
Don't touch my dog.
A dog killer. Let's spray his trailer. Dog killer.
Yeah. Oh God, don't say that, because what if someone does it and then they say you said that you were going to do it?
If y'all are going to form a group, dress like ninjas and go tag his trailer, let me know.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed, but I mean, there's nothing we can do about it now. We can just R.I.P. Eris. That's it. And I feel bad for that family that left him, because, I mean, they probably shouldn't have left him, but, I mean, maybe they had no choice. Maybe they had nobody to keep that dog while they left.
Right.
We don't know why they went back to Mexico. We don't know.
Right. And they definitely didn't leave him thinking that he was going to get unalived.
Exactly. So it's a sad story, and I prefer animals over people anyways, so sorry, Lori. Not you.
She wants to do a podcast with Macy, my dog Macy, and not me. Did you see any of James Franco's videos? Because he's been posting a lot, guys.
I did. I saw one today about verticals.
Oh, yeah, wait, is that the word?
That's what he used. See if I can find it so you can see what I'm talking about. But I don't know what I never went and researched verticals. Oh. Here it is. Here.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, what's up?
Have you ever heard of verticals?
You didn't do a vertical, did you?
I know, I'm asking for a friend.
But if verticals are...
Okay, vertical, what is it?
I hear you. Verticals are what failed actors do to keep working. It's what actors who used to once be superstars and they want to rush back. You know, they want to feel like a celebrity again. They do verticals. It's actors who just want to feel again.
Interesting.
Well, he did it apparently.
He's doing it with Alan.
Yeah.
And we have Alan's brother. He needs eyeballs, so let's give him some eyeballs.
Okay.
Me personally, I like James Franco, and I would not mind if he came back 100% and made movies. And
well, he does have a movie coming out.
Well, I mean, like
to become relevant again.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I always thought he was a good actor.
Yeah, I thought he was a good actor too, and he was easy to look at.
Oh, he's easy on the eyes for sure. Yeah.
Does that look like an alien eye?
I feel like it needs to be a little bigger.
Bigger?
What you think? Let me see.
Well, his head is. He looks like Slender Man.
Yeah.
So, in that video that he was making, one of the videos, one of the guys in there has a Tupac shirt on.
Oh.
Yes, and I was like, I wonder, did he do that intentionally?
On purpose, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Everything connects.
And I feel like everything in his videos is telling us something, you know?
Yes.
So the August 10th
his announcement
was that he's selling merchandise.
All right, gang, the secret is out. This might look like it says pies, but the people that know that this is backwards, done on purpose. 2319. You can get your own 2319 messenger merch. You know what's up. Let's break this down. Are we in control? Are we being watched? What is happening? Only the few can see.
I went on that website to see. I was like, maybe we should get Ned a sweater.
We should.
It was pricey.
How much?
I forgot. Look it up. Because I was thinking, $25. I could get a sweater for Ned. And then when I saw the price, I was like, Ned's just going to wear his black t-shirt.
$120.
You see why Ned is just going to wear his shirt?
Holy, even a t-shirt is $80. $120 for a sweatshirt.
So did you see all the...
Jen Franco, just send us one, okay?
Send us one for Alan's
brother.
We'll
put on Ned, and he can do your advertising for you.
Yes, I think I made his eyes lopsided. Listen. Did you see all the details that are on the sweater?
Yes, but I need to get a closer look. We need to see what those are, because he said they tell you something.
Yes, and so the 2319 backwards says pies. So, what do you think of when you hear that? Do you think of the Pizzagate? Do you think of the pizza? Like all the celebrities having a pizza party. That's where my brain went. But I don't know. I could just be making that up, guys. Ned, I'm so sorry. I did you so horribly wrong, Ned. Like they're not far apart.
Let me see.
Okay.
I feel like they do need to be a little bit bigger.
Okay. And further out, like, because they're like, I jacked him up.
I can't guarantee that I'm not going to jack him up, but.
So, yeah, and I wondered, I thought there was a slice of pizza on there, but.
What do you think about that? They're still lopsided, but.
Well, what do you think, Ned? Can you see now? He's like, they're definitely.
Need to be bigger, I think.
Okay, I'm just going to make them bigger. So, look up will it show you the logo so you can see what all is on it so you can tell everybody?
there is it says messenger. It will control you. Coming to rule our world. And it's a person, I feel like they're with their hands like this.
Mm-hmm.
They told me to.
Oh, look, it's better.
Oh, yeah. Much better. This says they told me to, and it's a bunch of people looking up.
So there's not a pizza on there? I made it up?
I think that's a star, right?
Oh, yeah, that's a star. All right. Maybe next time we'll give him a nose.
He'll be with us for a while.
Putting in his opinion. I like the way his name came out.
Yeah.
It actually does look cool.
It reminds me of...
You know what? We're going to sell these shirts for $100.
Yeah. It reminds me of like the writing on like ACDC
or
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's a rock star.
Yeah, exactly. It's
on his planet, he's a rock star.
Exactly. Yes.
All right, Ned. Say bye.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.